6, designated hitter number 25, Nick Burdett. Batting 7th, left fielder number 27, Matt Torrenson. Batting 8th, second baseman number 29, Lucas Bateman. Batting 9th, shortstop number 9, Max Schmarter. And on the Two of your hats. Here to honor Canada with the singing of tonight's national anthem, please welcome Wellington Heights Choir. Great job, Wellington Heights Choir. And now, fanatics, please direct your attention to the mound for tonight's ceremonial first pitch. Please welcome from Country 89, Rob Leclerc. Not a bad first pitch at all. Rob Leclerc from Country 89. Let's head down to the field. Ryan has tonight's Play Ball Kids. Ryan, take it away.
All right, fanatics, we're Brandon and Nathan here to get this party started.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome inside Welland Stadium, the first Thirsty Thursday of the 2025 season. I'm Alec Murray alongside Brent Cole. We thank you for joining us on Welland Jackfish YouTube. The Brantford Red Sox make their first trip to the Rose City. The fullback jerseys make their debut tonight. Gorgeous Rose City across the crest and a green on the sleeves. A red Rose City vibe tonight in Welland. The new Thursday night tarps for the Welland Jackfish. The lone undefeated team left in the IBL at 3-0. Finally baseball, Brent, in Welland after 3 straight rainouts last week.
Yeah, it was a tough week weather-wise last week, and the Jackfish traveled to London on a Tuesday this week to make up one of those games from last week. So, interesting, nice little home and home with Brantford. You don't see those too often in the IBL. Tonight here, and then tomorrow the Jackfish will travel down the QEW in the 403 to Brantford, and then off to Chatham for the Jackfish on Saturday night. So 3-3 here after a game on Tuesday. So a busy week with all the rainouts.
Starting lineups defensively for the Welland Jackfish tonight read like this. Sam Cocker back in Welland. A massive ovation when he was announced today. He makes his season debut for the Fish behind the plate. Ben Abram gets the start for the Welland Jackfish. Grayson Barrett and Brandon Luther on the right side of the infield. Jonah Weisner and Jake Sanford on the left side of the infield. Left to right in the outfield, Tyson Gom, Gio Morello, Brandon Cupe, Robert Mullen will DH. And we are just about set for pitch number 1 here on a country Thursday night in Welland. Abram, a 1-0 start. He got the home opener. He was masterful through it. And that first pitch out the end of the bat into right field. Drifting over is Brandon Cupe to haul it in. 1 pitch, 1 out. And a good start for Big Ben.
Yeah, great start for Big Ben. We didn't even get to talk about Brantford's new addition in red, Takioka, coming up to the plate for the first inning, up swinging, coming down from the Frontier League. So Ben, outstanding in his first outing, allowing 5 hits, but 7 Ks.
Really settled in after the first 2 innings.
Yeah, first 2 innings were a little dicey, and that's where most of his walks came from as well, but then he really settled in. And Jackfish ace back on the mound here tonight.
Masterful outing from Teodoro Ortega and James Bradwell out of the bullpen against London the other night. Both were excellent in that one and only giving up 2 runs combined.
Yeah, Bradwell came in and completely shut the door, didn't allow a run, and then of course Davey Mendez came in, as we all know, to shut the door in the 9th inning. But yeah, it was a great 1-2 punch with 2 starters going 1-2 after all the rainouts.
Shot to second, Luther step back on to first, 2 down here at the top.
Yeah, and one thing early in the season I've really noticed is
Batting third,
the defense for the
number 7,
Jackfish has been
Tim
really
Mullen.
solid. I haven't seen any errors with Luther coming in from the West Coast Baseball Association. So
Okotoks Dogs
yes,
season.
Yes, we've had some really good players come out of that league that come up to play here in the Intercounty League, and Jonah Weisner is one of them as well. And you got Sanford now over playing third, where he said he hasn't played there since his junior college days.
First pitch again is stroked to left center field. On the run is Tigama. He hauls it in. A 6-pitch top of the first inning for Big Ben. Talk about efficient. That's exactly what he was.
That's out his free
after
fly
half an
sound.
inning.
Welland
Red
Jackfish
Sox
pitchers
0.
strike out 5
Jackfish
or more opposing
coming up.
batters during any.
Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me in. Can't answer my phone now. Just leave it there, that tone. Ballin' can't beat me up, cause I'm back in my zone now. Cause I'm back in my zone now.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Home is wherever you make it. Might not be what you expected. Raise your glass and take a moment. Look around you, this is home.
Change my mind a million times. I wanna hear him say, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Back inside the ballpark here, bottom half of the first inning. Check that stat, 5-pitch first inning for Ben Abram. Very efficient as the Jackfish lineup gets their first crack at things against the starter for Brantford tonight. Jeremiah Sucre gets the nod for the Red Sox. Defensively for the Sox, they line up like this. Cassidy Watt does the catching. Sucre, the start tonight. Nick Burnett will DH for the Red Sox. Left to right, Tim Holk will start at third base. Matt Sharmarner will start at short. Lucas Bateman and Chris Ortega round at the infield for the Red Sox.
4,
Matt Torreson, Red
Weisner.
Takioka, and Brady Black. Left to right in the outfield for Brantford. Jonah Weisner, who's off to a torrid start for Welland at the plate, will lead things off.
Yeah, he's been hitting the baseball all over the diamond, and with his excellent speed, he's beating out some infield hits too, and he's just been starting off where he ended last season, just absolute torrid pace.
First pitch in there from Sucre is called strike one.
Yeah, and this is Sucre's 4th season in the IBL. He came to the Brantford Red Sox in 2022.
Weisner gets a hold of that one. Right center field toward the gap, drifting over is Takioka, and he will haul it in for out number 1. Just hung up a little too long.
Yeah, that ball carried, but it, like you said, it hung up a little too long for Takioka to be able to get underneath it. And he's got really good speed there in center field.
Much like the home opener, Brent, the ball's going to fly today if you get it up in the air. The wind is blowing straight out. A windy day here in Welland. 13 degrees, going to get down to a low of around possibly 10 before the end of this game. So a little chilly here. Third week of the IBL season.
A little chilly with the 7:15 start. You can see the shadows. The batter's in the shadows and the pitcher's still in the sunlight. So it's going to be a tough ball to pick up early for the batters, but by this third or fourth inning, the shadows will start to creep over the entire diamond, and the ball will be a little easier to pick up.
Gio Morello takes ball one and a 1-0 count. Sucre rocks into his windup, catches the outside corner there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, so Sucre, talk about him a little more, from Etobicoke, Ontario, went to TMU University, and then came to the Brantford Red Sox. Doesn't put up great numbers, but he'll go out there and give you good, solid outings every single time.
And log a ton of innings for this Red Sox team. One of their more lean-on starters from last season, Sucre.
Yeah, 12 games last season, was 6-5, the 5.29 ERA.
Mentioned for a Red Sox team that didn't pop into the win column quite a bit, so a 6-5 record on that Brantford team last season is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is.
So that one's in the dirt, 2-2 down the count.
A good take from Gio Morello here to see some pitches from Sucre and allow everybody behind him to see what his delivery is like. I mean, the Jackfish are pretty used to Sucre, the guys that have been here before, but this is his first start against the Jackfish this season. Obviously, the first game against Brantford.
Sucre goes off speed inside and a full count here to Gio. Fans still filing into their seats here on Country Night at the Pond. Another good crowd here. Second home game of the regular season. Sucre's payoff on the way to Gio. It's in tight, ball 4. And Morello will jump down to first base, and the first base runner aboard for either
Batting
team.
third baseman, number
That'll bring in
13, Jake Sanford.
Here's Jake Sanford with one away and one on here in the bottom half of the first.
Yeah, and Sanford loves the red, so these uniforms work well for him. He's still got the red shin guard and the red elbow guard, and
Back from the Ottawa days.
yeah,
The Titans rocking the stirrups here for fullback night. Kind of fits
yeah, and
with the jerseys.
Sanford we know is going to get going. Just a matter of when he gets hot and gets really firing and starts hitting the long ball.
Top power. Last year on Country Night, he hit 2 home runs to center field. Just gets under that one. Mile high. Shallow center. Left fielder's going to call off the shortstop, and Torreson will haul it in, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the
Just
designated
got under
hitter,
that
number
one. You can tell he
23,
wanted that one.
Robert Mullen.
Just got under a little bit. Wasn't able to get power behind it. But speaking of Tuesday night, Robert Mullen, player of the game with 2 doubles.
Always against his former team.
Always.
Shows up.
Yeah. 2 balls hit down the line, too. It just,
Loves hitting at the bat.
he does.
It's where he one of the best IBL seasons to date offensively 3 seasons ago with London. Now in his second year with Welland. Mullen will DH tonight with Cocker behind the dish. Morello stands at first, 2 down. Sucre trying to match Abram. Gets the call on the outside part of the plate. It's 0-1.
I don't think I've ever seen a strike call like that. The double fist.
Throwing it up, getting set to go in the ring.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that.
They're gonna
It's
go
unique.
Right back to that spot.
Okay
They're going
with
to set up outside. Here it comes. Almost a
Here goes
pitch out.
Morello.
They knew Gio was on his way. He is gunned out by at least 3 steps. Excellent play call. Cassidy Watt works
All right,
exactly
fans,
like
please
a
direct
pitch
your
out would.
attention to the area
And Gio
near
is
first
gunned down,
base
trying
as
to
the
swipe
director of
second
fun
base.
is on the
So
field
Sucre throws up a
with
0 to
fanatic
match Ben
for
Abram.
Fanatics.
We head to the
For
second.
the
Scores.
Undie Run,
And well,
presented by MB Country Living. Director of Fun, Ryan Harrison, take it away.
All right, thank you, Rodney. We got the MB Country Living Undie Run. We got Max, Cameron, and Campbell versus Jamie and Sarah and Graham. Here's how this works when I say go. They take off around the outside of the infield, all the way back to home plate. First team to cross the line wins $25 to MB Country Living. Fanatics, welcome to Thursday Night at the Pond. Are you ready? That was awful. Let's try it again. I said, are you ready? On your mark, get set, go. They're off. Yes, those are 5XL underwear that you see. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, I got the strategy. We see we got the, unless they go down here, well, we'll see around the turn 3. Turn 2, on their way down. Jamie and Sarah and Graham, congratulations. You won over $25 this way, guys.
Fans, we're pleased to announce that the Welland Jackfish at the Pond is a licensed entertainment venue. Visit the bait shop concessions or the new Miller Lite Go-Go located on the third base side and enjoy an ice-cold tall boy. Please drink responsibly, respect the rules, and help us maintain a positive atmosphere for each and every one of our Welland Jackfish fanatics. Are you ready to party? Your group, ball team, or birthday party can join us here at the Pond. Visit fan services at the front gate or wellandjackfish.com/groups for more information about our all-inclusive group tickets, new work barge, and VIP Miller Lite Suite. Perfect for any occasion. Group tickets are on sale now for all remaining Welland Jackfish home games. Leading off the second inning for Brantford, first baseman number 1, Chris Ortega.
I never see you anymore.
Top half of inning number 2 here in Welland. Alec Murray, Brent Cologne, thanks for joining us on a Thursday night IBL action. First out of a home-and-home between these two teams. Ben Abram pumps in strike 1 to the cleanup man tonight for Brantford. Chris Ortega playing first base tonight. 1-2-3 in the first on 5 pitches for Abram. Wave and a miss on a changeup outside. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Ben's dialed in right here early. He's been all over the zone the entire time. And when you're pitching in the zone, you're going to pitch A, to contact, and B, you're going to get those hitters attacking the ball. And his stuff's been outstanding so far.
Goes right back to that same pitch. This time Ortega able to hold off. 1-2. Abram, you're saying he wasn't happy with the way he started the game a couple of weeks ago in the home opener. First couple of innings were a little bit rough. He wasn't very happy with himself, and off to a much better start here now in his second start of the season. Abrams 1-2. Cut on and miss, strike 3. So Ortega down on strikes. First K of the night for Abram. 1 down here in the second.
Yeah, and just cut him off speed. Caught Ortega off speed there. And Ortega way out in front of that ball.
15,
that just dove away from him.
Watt.
That's another great strikeout for Ben Abram.
Coming off a 7 strikeout performance in the home opener. Cassidy Watt, the catcher. Wave and a miss on a changeup, 0-1.
Yeah, so if you watch Ben, his fastball and his changeup are the exact same arm slot. And you got to be ready for his fastball because it's coming. And these pitchers are just, these Brantford guys, batters are ahead of it early here.
Check swing, he went around 0-2. One's a little bit faster, one ends up 4 feet off the outside of the plate. Ben's gonna go right back to it here. 0-2 on the way, looking for his second strikeout. Bounces one in the dirt, this time able to lay off his Watt, 1-2.
Yeah, with an 0-2 count, Watt's just got to protect the play here, and Ben was looking to take advantage of that. And just that one wasn't quite there to drop the bottom out. It wasn't really a competitive pitch, so Watt was able to lay off of it.
Abrams delivery again, just off the end of the bat, foul. And Cassidy Watt stays alive. Not off to the hottest start in the batter's box for Watt. 125 average this season. Nick Burdett, the DH, longtime Red Sox on deck.
Long-time Red Sox.
Long-time IBLer, Nick Burdett. Jammed him in on the hands. Sanford takes it on a couple of hops. On to first in time, 2 down.
Batting 6, designated hitter number 25, Nick Burdett.
So here is Nick Burdett with 2 down and nobody on. Burnett well under the Mendoza line to start the season, 083. Batting average on the young season. A lot of these guys just trying to find their stride and get going here. Abram, delivery. First pitch, swinging. Right to Jonah Weisner. Across the body, in time to first. Side, retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Red Sox again in the second.
Please direct your attention to the main
and after 1.5 innings here in
it
Welland, we're
is a
scoreless to the bottom
tradition
half.
of
We
favored
go.
one here at the Pond,
0-0 Brantford.
Presented by
and
Niagara
Welland.
College.
When we at Miller Lite set out to brew a light beer, there came a moment of truth. When we had to choose great taste for 90 calories, we chose both. Tastes like Miller time. When we at Miller Lite
Bottom half of the second inning here, Robert Mullen, 4, 5, 6, due up for Welland. And strike one is pumped in. And what's going down at first base here? All the umpires had their hands up before that pitch was delivered. And it should not count as a pitch. It won't. I'm not sure.
A ball came loose off the
there's a
left
ball.
field berm, and it came onto the field, and left base umpire Ben Mercier had been calling time, and obviously knowing the home plate or the pitcher.
Mullen stands and taking all the way. 0-1 now, officially.
Officially 0-1. Robert Mullen didn't even know the time was called, so he's like, how come that's not a strike?
0-1 to Mullen. Sucre rocks in. High and in tight. 1-1 now. Sun really shining through over the left side of the stadium now. Nice big glare off the right field side and the second deck area. Big wave and a miss from Mullen. 1-2. Mullen's going to take his time in the batter's box and now reset. Mullen using one of those torpedo bats.
Yeah.
Brett.
Might have been the first player in the IBL to get his hands on one.
Bouncer to short. It's going to be a tough play with Mullen running. He's going to leg out an infield single.
You don't see those too often. Right? He made it close, and he shouldn't have been. But you don't see those too often.
Charmander.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number
almost made a great play.
Grayson.
Showed good range there.
Just unable to get it to first in time. And Robert Mullen might be his first ever infield base hit, as he's aboard to lead things off here in the second. And here's Grayson Barrett, the heavy swinging lefty. Barrett, first pitch, gets him in on the hand, sends it foul, 0-1.
Please, everybody clap your hands. Come
strikes out.
Mullen a lead off first. Sucre delivers. Barrett fouls it straight back to the screen, and now in an 0-2 hole.
Yeah, Barrett was right on that pitch and just missed it. It came straight back here.
Sucre out of the stretch for the first time tonight.
And no threat of steal, though, in first base. That's for sure.
A slide step on the way. It's high to Barrett, 1-2.
I'm surprised he's going with the slide step, to be honest with you. There's no threat of a steal here. Robert Mullen on first base.
Brandon Hupe on deck for the Fish. In tight, bounces it in. Looks like it almost hit Grayson, and it's 2-2.
I think the home plate umpire thought it hit Grayson originally, put his hands up. Called time quickly there.
Sucre wants a fresh baseball. He'll get one. Really great look on the screen right now at that sun. Right over top of the mound. Shade at home plate. Barrett has worked it back even 2-2. Barrett hard on the ground, could be 2 to second. Throw is overthrown. Excellent play by the shortstop. As Charmander able to save it off the Bateman throw and get the one on the lead runner.
Yeah, that was
almost bad for the Red Sox.
That ball was up in the left field. That was right play by Charmander, but that was Bateman had tons of time to set his feet, and he almost thought about it too much.
So that'll go down as a fielder's choice as Charmander saves an error on Lucas Bateman, the second baseman. And now here's Brandon Hupe, right fielder tonight. Takes in tight for ball one. Righty-righty matchup is Hupe. 1 on, 1 out. Right back to that same pitch in tight, 2-0.
Jack seemed to be laying off that high strike, which is nice to make Sucre get into the zone and then see if they can attack some baseballs.
Hupe's got to be sitting fastball here. Off speed again, and it's right over the middle of the plate. 2-1. Hupe taking all the way. Fouled straight back off the catcher, and it's back even at 2-2. Red Sox involved in almost all close games this season. Taking some good teams down to the wire. Just come up short a few times.
Yeah, they come into the game 1-3, but like you said, they've all been one-run games.
2-1, 3-2, like right down to the wire. That one is laced up the middle. Could be 2 this time. To first, Bateman in time, double play. So Hupe grounds into the 4-6-3 double play.
This time in front of the Jackfish.
And that will do it for
Time
inning
the
number
empty
2.
bellies,
To the third we go,
Dizzy,
scoreless.
Matt
Brantford and Welland.
Race. Back down to the director of fun, Ryan. Once again, please take it away.
Alrighty, it's a local favorite for Mr. Mike Petrochenko up there. I hope he's listening. We got Jessica and Jordy for the empty bellies dizzy bat race. Here's how this works. When I say go, head to bat, bat to four, spin around until I say stop. At what point you try to hit the ball off the tee. First contestant to do so wins $25 empty bellies. Fanatics, it's Thursday night, you're full of pond water. One question, are you ready? On your mark, get set, go. Round and round and round they go. Will they fall? Probably. Oh, cowboy hat and all. Shake is on his third pond water tonight, so his judgment skills are a little loose. That's okay. Yeehaw. Cody's going round and round. What do you guys think, eh? Eh? Man, you guys are getting ruthless. More ruthless every year. Craziness. Shank? All right, on your mark. Get set, go. Down goes Jordan. They hit the ball at the tee. The Congratulations, Jessica. You want to hold the $10 everybody. Relax, you're great, but you're ruthless at the same time. I love it. See you next time.
Want to wear the fish? The new tackle box on the first base side of the stadium or online at shop.wellandjackfish.com for all your fanatic needs. A reminder, the ballpark is a non-smoking facility. Smoking and vaping are not allowed anywhere within the stands or concourse in accordance with provincial and municipal regulations. Anyone caught smoking inside the venue may be subject to fines and removal from the facility without refund. Leading off the third inning for the Red Sox, left fielder number 27, Matt Torrenson.
7-8-9 due up here in the top half of the third inning. Matt Torrenson will lead that off, the left fielder tonight for Brantford. Abram, 6 up, 6 down to start the ball game. Back to work.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say Ben's faced the minimum tonight.
First pitch again, attacking it. High bouncer to Luther. To first in time, 1 down. Red Sox must have something on that first pitch from Abram. They've been hacking away at it early and often.
Yeah, early and often. And
batting 8, second baseman number 29.
Like they don't want to get deep into counts.
A lot of weak contact from Brantford here to start this ball game.
Yeah, we've seen the one ball hit to Gom, but all the other balls have been hit in the infield.
Here is Lucas Bateman, the second baseman, takes ball 1.
Yeah, that fastball just missed outside. But that fastball had some zip on it. Ben seems real sharp tonight.
Blows it right by him. 1-1 the count. Bottom half of this inning, Sam Cocker is going to lead things off for the Jackfish. You're going to get a massive ovation from this great crowd here tonight. And Cocker, who retired, and he's back now this season, as there's the first base hit for the Red Sox, deposited into right field, courtesy of Lucas Bateman.
Yeah, Lucas Bateman just took that pitch and poked it over the head of
Batting
Luther.
9, shortstop,
good piece of
number
hitting.
9, Matt
Soft contact, but right in the right spot. And better off to pitch out of the stretch for the first time tonight.
Matt Schmarter, shortstop, 9-hole hitter, looking to turn this around to the top half of the lineup. Waving a miss at a fastball, 0-1. Cocker setting up outside. It's exactly where Abram puts it on an off-speed pitch, fouled away, 0-2.
Yeah, and Sherman, they're looking for his first hit of the season. At bats, he's got 1 walk and no hits.
Right there, does not get the call on the outside part of the plate, and it's 1-2. Tough take. Abram seems to keep working him outside here. Off speed and able to get just a piece of it off the end of the bat. It'll stay 1-2 the count. Another fouled off. And a battle here from the 9-hole hitter.
Yeah, it's been a good bat for Shermader. He's seen some good pitches and laid off a couple good pitches on the outside part of the plate. Ben's looking to put him away here or get a ground ball.
Gets the call that time, outside corner, strike 3 looking.
That looked like the same spot as the other one that was called the ball, but
Schmarter didn't like it. He had a word for the home plate umpire. Second strikeout rather of the night for Abram. That will flip the top of the lineup. Brent Takioka will step in. He's seen one pitch. He was retired on a flyer to right in his first at bat. Bateman at first, 2 down. Abrams offered. 1-1 on the way. Oh, it hit him. Abram gripped it a little too tight. And now 2 aboard here for Brody Black.
Right fielder Brody Black.
So Abram in a little bit of trouble here in the 3rd inning. Black lined out to second. Out of town scoreboard. 2 other games going on tonight in the IBL. Toronto and Kitchener. Game scoreless in the bottom of the 1st inning. And Chatham Kent and Barrie scoreless in the top of the 1st in Baycat land over at Athletic Culture Stadium in Barrie.
One big hockey game tonight, Alex.
And one big hockey game tonight.
Who do you got?
I can't say on here, else I'll probably get attacked.
Also, we know
by
who
all
you're
of our
rooting
Canadian
for.
friends.
Yeah, so we know who you got tonight.
Not saying I want them to win, I just think that's who's going to win.
Oh, I'd love to see Edmonton.
Right back at it, the second crack at a Canadian Cup.
Oh, I'd love to see it. Connor McDavid, unbelievable hockey player, but unbelievable human being.
The entirety of Canada. 2.
So talk about out-of-town scoreboard. The Jays are up 8-0 on the Athletics right now. I almost said Oakland, but they're not. The Athletics.
Just the A's.
Just the A's.
Straight A's. Abram looking for punch out number 3. Trying to strand a pair. Comes set. 1-2 offering is in for strike 3. Black punched out. 3rd K of the night for Abram. He's in and out of trouble in the 3rd. We head to the bottom half of the 3rd inning here in Welland, scoreless.
Lucky fan, director of fun, take it away.
Your time is now. You're ready for your next big step. Niagara College is a proven leader among Ontario colleges. Our students are prepared to succeed and drive innovation locally and around the world. Our supportive student culture and state-of-the-art learning facilities help you achieve your dream. Choose academic excellence. Choose experiential learning. Choose career success. Choose Niagara College today. Visit niagaracollege.ca/apply.
When the unexpected happens, who can you call to guide you from crisis to calm? The trusted experts at Service Master Restore are ready when you need us. We'll be there for you every step of the way. Service Master Restore. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Come to your seat right now. It's a blue seat. You might have something stickered to the back of the seat. If you do, you're walking home with Tim Hicks tickets. You find the label, bring it up to the table on the concourse for 2 Tim Hicks tickets.
Don't forget, snag a foul ball. Visit us at Fan Services located at the front gate and redeem your foul ball for a brand new Jackfish logo baseball. Perfect for post-game autographs. Leading off the 3rd inning for your fish, the catcher, number 16, Sam Cocker.
Sam Cocker, take a look on your screen as we start the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Catcher for the Jackfish, 22 and 23, 2022 IBL Rookie of the Year. He's back in Fishland, and everybody who roots for baseball and the Welland Jackfish in general, glad to see 16 step back into the batter's box retired after the championship at 23. Took home on a Thursday night for the first time. 2-1 the count to 16. He's had some big-time moments as a member of the Welland Jackfish and just an overall great human being.
Pivotal part of that championship-winning team. And it's great to see him back after he battled through the injuries. And that ball's going to fall into no man's land. And Sam Cocker gets on base in his first at-bat back. A little bit of baseball luck there for Cocker, who popped that one up. But 3 Red Sox were
the second
not able to get to it. That one will fall down for a hit for Sam Cocker.
Where do we get that photo from Brendan Luther? That's amazing. Mississauga native. A hockey star in high school. Did he tell you that?
He decided to go down the baseball route?
I think he told our
DJ?
producer that he was a hockey star.
Well, we can credit DJ for all these amazing graphics and everything you see.
Luther strokes
that might get down too.
To right field, misread, but able to come in and make the catch. Brady Black, almost a hesitation, Brent, out there in
left
right.
fielder number 25.
Yeah, Black didn't get a good jump on it. I thought it might have fallen, but it hung up a little bit and just didn't fall. But here comes Gom, who's starting in left field tonight. He's been singing a good bat early, batting 200, but he's had some big hits and pivotal moments.
1 away, Cocker at first. Gom in the batter's box, out of the 9-hole. Breaking ball to second, could be 2, no. Cocker with good speed into second, so it'll go down as a ground out. Fielder's choice for Gom, and advances Cocker to scoring position.
Your
Jonah Weisner.
Number 4.
Yeah, and I think Bateman made the right choice there with Cocker running in the base path. And that ball being hit so slow, Bateman would have had a tough play to throw that ball around Cocker. And we've seen one errant throw already to second base from Bateman. So take the sure out at first base, but now it's time for Weisner.
Jonah 0 for 1 and a fly out to center to lead off the ball game. Big breaking ball, does not come back in, 1-0.
Yeah, that breaking ball just outside the plate. And I'm sure Sucre wanted to come back a little bit more, but Weisner was able to lay off that one.
Cocker on a base hit would score from second. Weisner takes a strike, 1-1. Looking for a first run still this baseball game, bottom of the third. Both pitchers have been excellent thus far. Weisner right back up the middle, but right to the shortstop who was shifted over. Schmarter on the first in time, side retired.
One of the most
the Jackfish strand a runner at second. We head to the fourth, scoreless.
Niagara stack and dash back down to the field. Ryan, who are contestants tonight?
Well, I got down here late, so I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. We wing it anyway. It's okay, we got it. All right, it's time for the CAA Niagara Stack and Dash contest. Here's how this works. When I say go, you take off down, grab a donut, bring it back, stack it on your partner. Once all 4 are stacked, you bring it on back down to me. First team across the lines wins $25 to Beatties, courtesy of CAA Niagara. Fanatics, for the 3rd time, are you ready? Not bad. All right, guys, on your mark, get set. Go, go, go! They're off. Oh, there's Stevie. It's all wet over here. All right. 1 bullet down, here we go. I love this one. A fan's favorite. There's 2 donuts. This is the quickest game of stack and dash I've ever seen. All right, that's 2 donuts down. Oh, you're slowing down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's okay. Everything comes out in the end. It doesn't really matter all that much. They always fall this one either. Anyway, here we go. The dash is always the important part of this game. Oh, it's going to be very, very close. Maybe not. Oh, that's nice. Congratulations. We're not going to hold the tail out of the BD's first to CA in Niagara. Thank you, Fanatics. We'll be right back.
Fan single game tickets are on sale for all remaining 2025 Welland Jackfish home games. Don't miss a second of the show and head to wellandjackfish.com/ticks to purchase your game tickets tonight. Leading off the fourth inning for Brantford, third baseman number 7, Tim Mullen.
Tim Hollick will lead things off here at the top of the fourth inning. Quick moving game here thus far. 3 innings in the books. 3 hits scrambled amongst the two teams. And Ben Abram back onto the bump. 3-4-5 due up for Brantford. First pitch to Hollick is outside for ball 1. Abram rocking into his 1-0. Hollick, high chopper to third. It's going to go foul.
A little chilly here tonight, Alec.
Breaking out the coat here in the fourth inning. Wave and a miss, 1-2.
Yeah, but Big Ben seemed to be dialed back in here. A little bit of traffic there, but able to work out of that jam. In the top of the third inning. Faced the minimum up until then.
Abrams 1-2. Little number off the end of the bat, and it'll stay foul.
Pollock ran all the way down to first base with the bat in his hand there. Don't see that too often. I don't know if he thought it was going to check back fair, but the ball was well foul. Seemed like it went off the end of the bat, so maybe he thought it would have some English on it and kick back, but Pollock makes a slow walk back here.
One of the first things they teach you when you start playing baseball is when you hit the ball and drop the bat.
Right? You're all the way down to first, got to first. Bat in his hand.
1-2, Abram will do it again. Gets his side, he's in agreement. Looking for his fourth punch out of the night. Spoiled there, and it'll stay 1-2. That one is stroked to right field. A couple of steps back is Brandon Hupe, who hauls it in for the first out of the fourth.
First baseman
Hulk
Chris
and Hupe must be
Ortega.
buddies because Hulk was chirping at Hupe the entire time there when he went and made that catch.
So here is Chris Ortega. Abrams pitch, wave and a miss. Little sweeper action from Abram, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, Ortega, who swung out swinging in the top of the second inning. Ben Abrams looking to do the exact same thing here. Another swing and a miss.
Swinging a sword up there at home plate.
Yeah, that changeup's really breaking well. As you get a good view from the home plate camera, but that breaking ball is really moving well.
If you're Abram here, you go even farther outside. 1-2 count. Or you just come back with the heater.
Yeah, tough sky right now. The lights still haven't taken full effect and the sun's setting, but wow, another uncomfortable swing.
Yeah, no shot at all for Ortega. His second strikeout of the night. Abrams fourth. 2 down.
Catcher Cassidy
He is not seeing the
Watt.
ball well tonight thus far. And here is the catcher Cassidy Watt.
Let's go, Jackfish! Let's go, Jackfish!
Pitch is low for ball 1.
Let's go, Jackfish!
Abram rocks into his 1-0, 2-0.
Really, the only command issue we've seen with Abram tonight was that hit by pitch, where that pitch got away from him. The hit ran.
2-0. In on the hands to short. Weisner gathers on to first. Nice pick, Barrett.
Nice pick by Barrett there.
Side retired. So Barrett, nice little pick at first base to end
Let's
the
head
inning.
down to the main
Abram gives some
grandstand
props
area.
off the
The
bump.
director of fun is
We head to
with
the bottom of the
one
fourth, still
lucky
scoreless.
fanatic.
City.
Ryan, take it away.
Niagara College programs immerse students with a highly experiential learning environment enhanced by digital technologies. We place students at the center of all that we do. We are Niagara College.
Leading off the fourth inning for your Welland Jackfish, the center fielder, number 11, Gio Marrello.
Bottom of the fourth, we thank you for joining us Thursday night here in the Rose City Jackfish Stadium. Brent Cologne, half of Alec tonight. The Hulls are going down every inning. We bring you baseball as it's in there for strike one.
Oh, it's hockey playoffs, Alex. Everybody's got to battle through injuries now.
Yeah, here we go. Exactly.
So, we appreciate you being here with us tonight on YouTube, but it turned out to be a chilly night here in the Rose City.
Be good. The catch is Tim Hollick, and one away here in the fourth. Jackfish offense has been a little bit uneasy here to start this baseball game.
Been quiet tonight, but that's testament to Sucre, who's not going to overpower anybody, but he's really changing up his speeds and pitching all over the zone. So
credit to Sucre keeping the Jackfish off balance. And Jake Sanford goes after the first pitch, showing one. Start to get some of the nicer weather next week. some of the more summer-like weather as that one bounces in tight. And it's 1-1 to Jake Sanford.
Well, the heart of the order up here for the Jackfish, you got Sanford, Mullen, and Barrett.
See if you can't do something here.
Yeah.
1-1 to Jake. Bender stays inside, and it's 2-1.
See nothing but breaking balls this entire at bat.
Well, he's got the scouting report.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to give Sanford something middle, and he can drive out of the ballpark.
And with the wind blowing out to right field now, that ball's really going to carry.
He wanted a fastball, but another off-speed pitch, and he's way out in front of it. 2-2. I doubt he sees a fastball in this at-bat.
I doubt he does, too. He's going to have to adjust.
2-2 on the way. Another breaking ball. 5 straight breaking balls. This one on the ground a second. Bateman to first in time, 2 away.
Now at the dish for the Fish, designated hitter number 23, Robert Mullen.
That'll bring in Robbie Mullen for his second at-bat tonight. Mullen, the lone Jackfish hit, an infield base hit, was thrown out at second on a fielder's choice back in the second inning.
And this is not the bats we've seen through the first 3 games for the Jackfish. They've had constant traffic in all 3 of their first games of the season. Tonight, they've been held at bay by Sucre, who's had a masterful start so far.
Mullen crushes one. That ball is way gone. Robbie Mullen says goodbye on a Thursday night. And the Rose City is up out of their seats as Mullen will circle the bases and give the Jackfish a 1-0 lead.
Robert Mullen.
That ball was absolutely tattooed and right to Robert Mullen's power alley. We've seen a lot of baseballs hit out there to left center field from Robert Mullen. That seemed to be a sweet spot, and we saw it during the home run derby, but we saw it a lot during last season.
Your first baseman,
Robert Mullen gets the Jackfish a 1-0 lead here.
Barrett.
As you see our new on-field camera.
It's a great addition to the
Great addition.
The broadcast. Grayson Barrett just under one here. That should end the inning. To center field, drifting back. Takioka makes the catch. Inning over, not before Robbie Mullen gives one a ride to left. And the Jackfish are on the board. 1-0 Fish as we head
Conte's
to
Collision
the fifth.
Time, presented by Conte's Collision Center. Head down to the area in front of that Jackfish dugout. Director of Funds got her contestants. Conte's Collision Time. Ryan Harrison, take it away.
All right, here we go. It's Conte's Collision Time. Chance to win 2 free breakfasts at Blue Star Restaurant. We all love Blue Star if you're from Welland. Here's how this works. When I say go, you take off and crash into each other. Don't fall down. You go again. First person to stay on their feet. Wait for the gift cards. Fanatics, I love this one. So do you. Make some noise for our contestants. Move back, Ryan. Move back. Jeez. Look at this, really fun. She's going down for sure. All right, on your mark. Get set. Go. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Congratulations, Ryan. You're on the wall with gift card stuff. You're going to take her anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The next one time for our contestant, she got walloped on that one. That's tough. See you again.
Can't make it to a game? Head to youtube.com/Welland Jackfish and subscribe to our official YouTube channel. There you'll find amazing content and watch every home game live, presented by Young's Electric. Leading off the fifth inning for the Brantford Red Sox, designated hitter number 25, Nick Burdett.
Top half of the fifth inning. Thanks for joining us. 1-0 Jackfish, courtesy of Robert Mullen. Solo bomb. His second hit of the ball game. Make him now 2 for 2. He is the Jackfish offense tonight. Ben Abram, who has been efficient tonight. Pumps in. Strike one to the designated hitter tonight, Nick Burdett.
45 pitches for Ben Abram. 34 strikes.
There you go.
So just all around the zone all night long. And it's actually a reverse number for Sucre, who's got 18 strikes and 29 balls.
Which is interesting because he's been very good as well tonight.
Yeah,
Jackfish have seen more pitches, though.
Yes.
Abram, inside part of the plate. It's 1-2 to Burdett. Abram, 4 strikeouts on the night. Step off the back of the mound and take his time. Now comes set. Here comes the offering. Burnett strokes one into center field. Closing that gap oh so well, Gio Morello. One away.
Left fielder Matt Torreson.
Yeah, the ball's going to hang up at all. You're going to see the ball get tracked down in the outfield with Gallman left, Gio in center, and Hoope in right. Not too many baseballs are going to hit the grass out there with those three, but you're all in the outfield.
Bounces in, look out, over the backstop into the seats. 1-0.
Don't see too many of those. Bounce all the way up into the concourse. I just noticed, Alec, there's still a pair of underwear up there from the other night.
There is still a pair of underwear up there from the home opener. As that ball is slashed down onto the berm in right field. 1-1 the count.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Abram into his windup. Here comes home. Great off speed, and it's a swing and a miss. 1-2.
Ben's really got that breaking ball working and diving.
When his breaking ball is diving and his fastball's running up and in, it's going to be tough to hit. 17. That one's right in on the hands. Bouncer. 2 hopper to short. Wisner, strong throw to first in time. 2 down.
Second baseman Lucas Bateman.
The middle infield's been busy tonight, but that's because Abram's getting in on their hands a lot. And that nice play there by Wisner on a little cue shot, but got some spin on it, but got the ball over to Barrett with the step to spare, but defense has been solid again for the Jackfish.
Lucas Bateman, the lone man with a hit tonight for the Red Sox, steps in. 1 for 1. Check swing, did not go. 1-0. On the way from Abram. Well outside, 2-0. And Abram's going to step off and adjust his belt. Reset here to the 8-hole hitter, Bateman.
Bateman was off to a good start, batting .364. He's got 4 hits on the season. Coming into tonight, so got 5 hits.
Schmarter on deck, hoping to get to the plate. That one's sent to right field. Hupé, few steps to his left, hauls it in. 1, 2, 3, go the Sox. In the 5th as Ben Abram continues a 1-hit gem thus far. To the bottom half we go. 1-0 Welland.
Who's hungry?
Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me in. Yeah. Can't answer my phone now. Just leave it I'm back in my zone now. Cause I'm back in my zone now.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Home is wherever you make it. Might not be what you expected. Raise your glass and take a moment. Look around you, this is home.
2025 season. Fanatics, direct your attention to the video board as we celebrate some of our amazing fans tonight. Happy birthday to everyone, including the return of R Squared. Riley Radabenko, his 37th birthday here at the Pond tonight. Leading off the fifth for the Fish. Right fielder number 21, Brandon Hoope.
Bottom of the fifth inning, we thank you for joining us tonight from Welland. Reese Dumaniotti, so Brent Colombe sitting in. As Reese will be back on the weekend for a Saturday tilt. Hopefully my voice will be back on the weekend.
There's no Saturday game this weekend.
Oh, stay up. Well, here we go.
We're in Chatham.
We're in Chatham. That's exactly right. The lone Saturday we don't. One of two Saturdays I think we don't play at home.
This one on Father's Day, which is the following Saturday, because we play the Father's Day Sunday.
Yep. There you go. Bus trip to Chatham. Always a fun one.
Always is. Off to Brantford tomorrow night for an 8 o'clock start, which is really closer to 8:30.
Yeah, late start time at Brantford tomorrow night.
Because the sunset out in center field.
You got to get that sun out of the way in Brantford, yeah. Or else nobody would hit nothing.
Hoope, who grounded into a double play his last time up.
3-1 to Hoope and a batter's count here. See if he goes after something. We're going to be sitting fastball most likely here to 3-1 count. 5-0 Baycats over Chatham Kent as they have a stranglehold in that one. And Ryan DeSantos, the 3-run home run for the Toronto Maple Leafs, have them up 3-0 over Kitchen. Full count on the way to the leadoff man, Hoope. He did go around strike 3, and that is the first strikeout of the night for Jeremiah Sucre of the Red Sox. 1 down.
Close with pitching. I'm surprised that's the first strikeout of the night.
So here's Cocker. He's singled. 1 for 1. Sucre delivers. Cocker after it. Pops it up on the infield. First baseman coming over. Ortega hauls it in. 2 down quickly.
Cocker shakes his head in frustration. Just got underneath
Second
that
baseman, number 20, Brendan.
Sam Cocker never going to be out-hustled.
No, never. Even in a pop-up in the infield, he runs at full speed down to first base.
For a catcher, he's got a great set of wheels on him, too. I don't think Cocker ever misses a leg day at the gym either.
No, unlike you, Alec.
Well, yeah. That's why I sit up here and talk over baseball, and I'm not down there and playing it. Called strike 1 to Luther. 0-1 the count to the Jackfish second baseman. Flew out to right field in his first AB. Sucre working quickly here in this inning as it's inside 1-1.
Jackfish looking to get something going. Sucre's been pitching very well, other than one mistake. There's a ball hit to center field.
Laced into center, base hit as it's down in front of the center fielder, Takioka. Luther's a base.
Left fielder number 25.
That was a really nice stroke from
Tyson.
Luther. Took that ball right back up the middle and lined it to center field for the hit. Now let's see if the bottom of the order and Tyson Gom can get the Jackfish going here. A cool evening here at Welland Stadium. Doesn't feel like baseball weather quite yet. After the rainouts last week and cool night tonight.
Pitch is outside, ball 1 to Gom. Big looper sent to center field. That ball is back, continuing to go back. It's off the warning track and off the wall in center. Gom, big round at second. He's in with an RBI double. Luther scores. And a 2-out, 2-base RBI double for T-Gom. And Welland's got a 2-0 lead.
That was a well-hit baseball.
The
off
shortstop,
Gom, but
number 4, Jonah
Ren
Weiser.
Takioka got completely turned around in center field. That ball was hit straight to center field, and he took off like he was going to left center, and it was over his head. And great stroke there by Gom, though, and the Jackfish now lead 2-0 with Gom on second for Weisner coming up. But that's 2 well-hit balls right to center field for the Jackfish back-to-back. Take it, double up their lead here.
So the 8 and 9 hole hitters come through for Welland, and Gom will stand in scoring position for Weisner, who is 0 for 2 tonight. Boy, did that ball ever jump off the bat of Gom, and it carried out to center. Takioka got spun right around, and he had no shot.
Gom's really taking advantage of his playing time. He was a bench player last year. Had some good at-bats coming off the bench, but he's really had a
really good bench
season.
at-bats last season.
Yeah, and now he's been in the starting lineup.
Weisner, hard hit ball to second. Bateman to first. Inning over. As T-Gom, an RBI double, scores Luther and the Jackfish.
I think
took a 2-0 lead
it's
as we
now
head
time
to the 6th
for the
inning.
IBL's
In Welland.
fastest grounds crew. Fans, let's hear it for the IBL's fastest grounds crew, Southside and Ozempic. Fans, don't forget, you want to host your birthday party here at the Bond? Visit Fan Services at the front gate or wellandjackfish.com/groups to learn more about our amazing birthday packages. Don't forget, if you snag a foul ball as well, visit us at Fan Services, located at the front gate. Redeem your foul ball for a brand new Jackfish logo baseball. Getting off the 6th innings for Brantford, shortstop number 9, Max Schmarter.
Max Schmarter will lead things out for the Red Sox in the 6th. Quick moving game here tonight. As it's ball 1 from Ben Abram, who continues to just plow through this Red Sox lineup. 1 hit given up from Abram. Just as we say it, that one is sent into left field for a base hit. 2nd hit of the night for the Red Sox. As the 9-hole hitter is aboard, and that'll set the table for the top of the lineup.
Center
As
fielder
Ren Takioka will step in. Pitch is away for ball 1 as Takioka has been hit by a pitch and flown out to right. 0 for 1 tonight. Runner aboard for him at first. Red Sox still looking for the first run of the ball game. Another one in tight. And getting out of the way, trying to lay a bunt down. And it's 2-0. Abram comes set on the mound. Runner now in his scoring position, 2-0. Fouled off right off the post of the backstop, but it's 2-1 rather, to Takioka.
Yeah, no one up in the bullpen here for the Jackfish, so Abram's pitch count's well in control here, but struggling a little bit here. Starts inning.
Usually a guy who gets better the later the game goes, inside 3-1.
Takioka's only saw 3 pitches and 2 at-bats coming into this at-bat. And it's worked the count in his favor here with the man in scoring position. Shermer sitting on second.
3-1 is there at the knees, and it's a full count. Takioka head down to first base, and he got called back by the home plate umpire. Now big pitch coming up, the biggest of the night from Ben Abram. Nobody away, a runner at second. Full count to the top of the lineup. Abram checks second. Now he'll come home. Grounder to first. Barrett, tough hop, stays right with it. What an effort to make the tag at first base as he tags out Takioka 1 away. Tough short hop on Barrett, but he makes a great play to stay with it.
Right fielder Brody Black.
What a play by Barrett to just block that ball and then stand in front of it, and was able to get to it last second as Taki was running by him, just tagged him out.
Just threw his body right in front of it to get the out, but a runner now at third, 90 feet away from their first run of the ball game.
And you'll see the infield come in here for the Jackfish to try to cut that run off at home plate.
Chopper down the third baseline, foul.
Everybody
a little interesting here that the infield's in, right on, playing in here with up 2 runs. But try to cut that
runner at third, yeah.
Yeah.
Black's 0 for 2 tonight. Middle 3, or 2, 3, 4 hitters, I should say, for Brantford tonight. Combined 0 for 6 against Abram. That possibly might do the job. Morello sizes it up at center. Tagging from third. There's going to be a play at home.
No.
And he's going to hold up. Did not want to test the arm of Gio Morello. I think Welland dodges a bullet there. I think he would have been safe.
Yeah, I think that ball was hit deep enough. I mean, Morello did a nice job of getting under it and getting lots on it, but
I mean, when runs are as hard to come by as they have been tonight, Brent, I think that's something you have to test.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't been able to get the Ben Abram, and they got somebody here on third. And
less than two
with
outs.
no outs, I could see them not going there. But with one out, I think you got to go there. And that ball was skipped into the cutoff man and Barrett.
I mean, Schmarter, not the fastest player of all time, but by no means a slow baseball player. Yeah, I'm a little bit shot, but nonetheless, Ben Abram is now 1 out away from tiptoeing his way out of this inning.
That was Ben Abram's only 58th pitch in the night. So, and the Jackfish bullpen's pretty well rested after Tuesday night too, with Ortega, Bradwell, and David Mendez being the only 3 pitchers to pitch. And with no games last week, they're really rested.
Pitch is outside, and it's 1-1.
Fans at 50-50 jackpot over $1,000 already. Get those 50-50 tickets now.
But this is a much improved Red Sox team, though, too.
He's well on his way to a Greg Maddux type outing tonight, Ben Abram. Check swing. Did he go? He did. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, he definitely went around there. No doubt. Tried to hold it up on that slider that was moving away off the plate and just couldn't hold up his swing.
Abram looking for strikeout number 5 tonight.
Run tries.
1-2 is cut on and missed. Strike 3. Cocker, throw down and complete it. Abram, spectacular. 59 pitches through 6 scoreless. He scattered 2 hits. And we head to the bottom half of the inning. Welland, a 2-0 lead over Brantford.
Let's hear it for Benny.
When we at Miller Lite set out to brew a light beer, there came a moment of truth. When we had to choose great taste or 90 calories, we chose both. Tastes like Miller time.
Here comes Coach. The wings. Get your wings. Come on, people.
Your attention, please. Now in center field for Brantford, number 13, Ethan Paulos. Fans, don't forget to visit as well, wingsup.com. Order online. Join the fish again next Saturday, June 7th, for Prom Night, presented by Giant FM. Grab that bright blue tux, perm that hair. Gary Miato's ready. It's Prom Night. Head down to Welland Stadium and enjoy slow dancing under the stars next Saturday night, June 7th. Leading off the 6th inning for Welland, center fielder, number 11, Gio Morello.
Bottom of the 6th inning here in Welland. Morello turns on one, a first pitch of the inning. Back off the base of the wall. That's a base hit. Morello with good speed in the second and a leadoff double for Gio. And the Jackfish are in business here in the bottom half of the sixth.
That ball was hit on an absolute rope.
Third baseman,
Gio Morello hit that right to the bottom of the CA sign on the wall, and with his speed, no doubt, he was going to get to second base there. And the Jackfish are in business here.
We'll preview. Make sure to join us next Thursday, Brent, not Saturday.
Yes,
for
I
Prom
thought the
night.
same. I thought the same thing. Sorry, we don't play next Thursday.
Saturday. Holy, can we get the schedule right here, Brent?
Next Saturday, June 7th.
Struggle is real.
Thursday, we're in Barrie.
Jackfish in London for prom night.
Yep.
Have to break out the suits
Have to break it
for
out.
next weekend.
Have to break it out.
Do you have one?
I got a blue suit.
I have a blue suit too.
I got a light blue suit.
I
I'll
got
rock
a
it.
light blue suit too.
I'll rock it. I wore it to my brother's wedding.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I'll definitely rock the blue suit next week. I got the boots on.
I gotta find a
belt
date.
to buckle tonight. Well, that's almost an impossible task. So
Prom night at the pond. Any single ladies out there? I will get you a free T-shirt. As that one is in the center field. Base hit Sanford. Morello's going to be held up at third with nobody away. And runners at the corners here for the meat of the order of the Jackfish. And the bullpen up for the Red Sox. We should say Ethan Polos in center, taking over for Ren Takioka.
Your designated
yeah,
hitter,
I'm
number
not
23.
sure what happened there.
Robert
That was an interesting
Mullen.
one. I wonder if Takioka hurt himself a little bit going to first base on that last one, but
Are you going to bring your wife next Saturday, Brent?
I might.
Did you go to prom?
I did go to prom.
You did? Okay.
I did go to prom.
I think that's one of the most exciting.
Went to a couple proms.
Okay. So did I.
Well, I hung out with I got a bunch of French people, right? So I went to my own prom and their prom. Jean Vanier, so.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, prom was a good time. Didn't go to graduation, but I went to prom.
That's all that matters.
So it'll be a great night here at the pond. I mean, all the theme nights are awesome. This is one of my favorite nights of the year. Is country night.
Yeah, I think prom night and country night are two of the top ones. Prom is a first timer this year.
Yeah, this is the first time we've done this one. So
call to the bullpen.
Bullpen change. Yeah, pitching change here.
As looks like we're going to get a new pitcher into the ball game. But Brett, the giveaway next Saturday against the London Majors, tuxedo T-shirts.
Oh,
great giveaway.
We might have to rock those under our suits.
I was going to say, great giveaway.
Yeah, I'll rock that.
Do you have a bow tie? Do you own a bow tie? Might have to have a bow tie for
I got a bow tie somewhere. Yeah.
I got to go to the flower shop to pick up a corsage and a little,
you will.
little flower. You can wear the.
Maybe you can find a
corsage.
date there. Maybe you can find a date there.
Your attention,
oh,
please. Now
you
pitching
shall
for the Red
see.
Sox.
I got a bunch of people from work
Number
coming
6,
that night, so maybe
I got a week.
Maybe I'll find you a date.
I got a week.
Okay.
A week to find one here.
A week in 2 days.
A week in 2 days. Absolutely.
All right.
Aiden Armitage into the ball game for the Red Sox.
We've got completely off track.
We have gone completely off track, but that's Jackfish Baseball for you. 3.1 innings pitched, 0-1 at a 2.70 ERA, 3 strikeouts for the lengthy righty. Armitage out of the pen. First call to the bullpen here tonight for either team. I mean, and let's talk about Jeremiah Sucre. Wasn't totally effective in the strike zone, but he was effective around the plate and a very good start for Sucre. Of course, runners at first and third, his responsibility. But Sucre, good start for the Red Sox here tonight.
Yeah, and he gave his team a chance to win the baseball game, which is all you can ask for out of your starting pitcher, right? Keep the team in the ball game, and this is a tough lineup for the Jackfish, one of the best lineups in the IBL, and a team that hasn't lost and has had a lot of traction.
Back in that fourth inning with a solo shot.
An infield single at that.
Mullen, first pitch, flares one off down the right field side, foul.
Mullen continue to look in the pass baton on with Morello. Good speed at third and good speed on first base also, but Jake Sanford not going there.
A little bit of a sidearm delivery from Armitage, and it's outside. 1-1.
I wonder if we're going to see a Jackfish patent double steal here.
Nobody's holding on that second base bag. I think you let Robbie Mullen swing away, though, with nobody out. That one's even further outside, 2-1.
Yeah, that one wasn't even close.
Robert Mullen, probably the hottest hitter in the IBL right now.
Yeah.
Scattering around, a couple of guys off to great starts, but nobody's swinging a hotter stick than Mullen right now.
Mullen's hitting the ball down both foul lines, right? Foul line to foul line. You saw that one on Tuesday night.
Wow, he just missed that
Just
one.
got under that one.
That was a
Might
cement
be deep
mixer.
enough, though, for Morello.
Cement mixer.
Yep.
They call that into Mullen. Tagging is Gio. And a sac fly for Robbie. And a 3-0 Jackfish lead. Boy, was that pitch ever center cut off speed. And Armitage gets away with one.
It does, but Mullen does his job. It's a sacrifice fly and gets that run in. Now Barrett's turn with a lefty-righty matchup here.
First baseman, number 24, Grayson Barrett.
Second RBI of the night for Robbie. He's driven in 2 of 3. And here's Grayson. Barrett tonight, 0 for. Grounded back in the fielder's choice in the second inning. Barrett first pitch swinging. Laces one to left. Excellent catch by Torsen out in left field as he got a great read on that baseball.
Yeah, that was a well-hit ball off Grayson Barrett. A little low liner, but right to not Torelson. And nice play by Torelson. Those ones are tough. They're coming right at you and slicing at you off the left.
Brandon
Bad of Barrett.
I mean, credit to Armitage coming in and kind of settling the damage here. That run will be charged to Sucre. Final line not closed on him just yet as that pitch stays outside of Hupe. 1-0. Sanford his responsibility at first.
Hoopy is also 0 for 2 tonight, hitting a double play in the second inning and struck out swinging in the 5th inning. But we're going to do some damage here.
Pick-off attempt to Sanford. He's back in safely. Out of town scoreboard. Top of the 5th in Kitchener. Don't believe that game's being live streamed tonight in Kitchener, but it's a 3-0 Maple Leaf run. That DeSantos home run, a 3-run shot, has the Leafs up 3, and they've held on to that one. 5-0 Baycats over the Chatham-Kent Barnstormers. That game at the bottom of the 5th in Barrie. A lot of Canadians happy right now, too. The Edmonton Oilers up 3-1 on the Dallas Stars in the first period.
Not you, Alec. Corey Perry does it again.
Another goal.
Open the scoring.
Wow. 3-0 in for a strike to Hupe. He was taking all the way. Oil Country is feeling good here tonight. First period still, I believe, 4 minutes left in it, Brent.
Yep.
3-1 right now on the way. Hupe, big cut and a miss, and it's a full count.
Big cut. He was hooking to clear the bases there on that one. And now Sanford will be off on the pitch. Full count, 2 outs.
Armitage looking to tightrope his way out of this jam. Came in with 2 on and nobody out. Hupe, foul down the first base line. Stays alive as Sanford's already halfway to third base.
Well, they're not holding them on either, so he's got a running start here.
They're focused on the batter here.
Yep. Like you said, it's been a really nice job by Armitage. He's allowed that fly ball center field, allowing Gio Morello to score, but he's done a really nice job here.
Great breaking ball, swing and a miss, Yupe for strike 3. So Armitage comes in and cleans it up for Sucre. And the Jackfish are retired in the 6th. This game not even 2 hours old yet. We're headed to the 7th.
First base side.
Welland tacks another one on, and a sack fly from
Bed
Robbie
Sheet
Mullen.
Run,
3-0 Fish
presented by
as we head.
Elevate Auto. We've only done this once. New promo. Ryan, explain everything for the great fanatics tonight.
All right, Rodney, we got Tyler and Thomas for the Elevate Auto bed sheet run. Here's how this works. Come to the bed sheet. Run around the outside of the infield. First across the line, down by Mia. With a free oil change courtesy of Elevate Auto. Fanatics, I know it's a little chilly. You're full of pond water. Still excited. Make some noise for our contestants. Do better. Make some noise for our contestants. Alrighty, guys in? Alright, here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go! They're off. This should be interesting. We gave Thomas the tiny one. Alright, Tyler's got quite the lead here. He's really ripping around. And he's Thomas the wrong bed sheet. For a baby. Alrighty, down the home stretch here. Make some noise for Tyler the Cowboy as he comes on down. We gotta work on this one. Alright, congratulations, Tyler, on the free oil change. Thomas doesn't know requires. That works out for you. Fans, one more time for our contestants. Aren't they great?
Fans, don't forget, Welland Stadium stops serving alcohol at the end of the 7th inning. Visit the bait shop or Miller Lite dugout now and enjoy an ice cold tall boy. Please respect the rules. Help us maintain a positive atmosphere for each and every one of our Welland Jackfish fanatics. Leading off the 7th inning for Brantford, first baseman number 1, Chris Ortega.
Welcome back inside the ballpark, Welland Stadium, 7th inning here. Top half of it. I'm Alec Murray alongside Brent Colombe with you tonight. As Ben Abram back out for another inning of work. Jackfish bullpen, all with those big furry coats on. Davey Mendez, 8 layers down the bullpen line.
I don't know as many layers as he normally has on tonight.
Southside CJ hitting some push-ups down in the dugout. Can he get 3?
Oh, come
boy,
on.
those are tough.
You got to go all the way down, CJ.
Those are tough. Not bad for a hot dog, I will say. We get CJ a gym membership. 2-0 on the way. Is in there for a strike, 1-2.
It's always entertaining here at the pod.
Have you ever seen a hot dog doing push-ups on a dugout roof? Now you have.
I have. Welcome to the pond.
2-1 on the way. 3-1 now. Jake Sanford showed me a video last week. It was pretty funny. We had the chicken, Cluck Norris, on the screen, and one of his friends from out of town, from the East Coast, as a chopper to shortstop there. Wisner on the run. Throw is in time. Bang, bang at first, but he got him.
Oh, that's bang,
nice
bang.
play by Wisner.
Nice play by Wisner.
Out number 1. Anyways, her dog was jumping at the TV at the chicken on the screen at the home opener. It's a pretty funny video.
It is.
You'll have to see it. And yeah. So lots going on here in Welland.
Always here at the pond. Something going on every half inning, if not more.
Shout out to our camera crew too, down there catching that performance, if that's what you want to call it, from CJ.
That's Callum's gonna have to give him some technique.
Yeah. I would agree. I would agree.
But two great interns we have in Callum and CJ, and never a dull moment here at the pond, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
Even if you just want to pop in and say hi during the week.
There's always something going on. 0-2 the count. There's Ben Abram ahead here. The catcher Watt.
Dealing in the defense has been spectacular. That last play by Weiser, just to get him by just a little bit, but he had to wait back on that ball because of the tough hop it took and was able to charge it. Abram wanted that one on the outside of the plate, but didn't get the call.
1-2 the count. Just leaked outside, just a little too much movement on it. Abram looking for his 6th punch out here tonight. Here comes the 1-2 on the way to Watt. It is inside, 2-2. All over it, all around it. Great, efficient night from Abram tonight so far. As he'll rock into an even count now. One away here in the 7th. Chopper to 3rd. Sanford has it. Throw to 1st off the baseline. What a play by Grayson Barrett. Oh my. Barrett has been a pick machine over there at first base tonight. I don't know how he made that play. Somehow he came off, but he was able to make the tag at first, and the Red Sox are...
I don't think there's any way you overturn this here. There's no way that any of the other 2 umpires would even have an angle on that play.
So they're going to have a meeting, and the call will stand. He is on.
Tonight's Crime Stoppers of Niagara Kids Draw winner, Evelyn Diltz. Jersey Draw winner, Marie Diafrio. Marie Diafrio, Evan Diltz, please report to the Crime Stoppers table.
So you had a great angle at home if you rewind this with the play. And Barrett tags him right there.
Great play, gets him on the foot.
Excellent play by Barrett. And that ball that drifted just inside the line.
Ground ball is short, Weisner. On the backhand. Throw to 1st. That one's clean and in time. And a 1-2-3 go the Red Sox in the 7th. Another great inning from Abram. And he is through 7 scoreless to the bottom half. We go. Time to stretch it. Here in the Rose City.
Harry Carey to take us all out. Stand up, stretch it out, and join Welland's own Harry Carey. And take me out to the ball game.
What an intro, Rodney. Thank you. Mother Nature has tried, but we are back. So let's make up for some lost games. Whatever way you can do it. Your legs, your arms. But let's get ready to stretch those lungs as we all go on to the ball game. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. And it's root for the Jackfish. If they lose, it's a shame, 'cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. That's the old ball game. All right. Wow. And a belated birthday, a very happy birthday to Riley Radamenko from the Jackfish.
He's one of a kind, Welland's own Harry Carey. Just say OV. Apparently it's hot dog toss time. South side. Thankfully he's not carrying tonight. He's got the hot dogs. Here we go. It's time, hot diggity dog. south side, CJ's chucking tonight. Leading off the 7th inning for your Jackfish, catcher number 16, Sam Cocker.
First push-ups. Now hot dog chucking from a hot dog.
Well, maybe
what
you
a time
should
to be alive.
Maybe you should lay off the hot dogs and work on
Yeah.
those push-ups.
Yeah, you're right. Few less, few more. Here we go. Sam Cocker to lead it off, and it's an 0-2. Immediately, Armitage back out for a clean inning now for him.
Very well.
He is getting there.
But how about the job Armitage did coming into that jam? In the bottom half of the 6th.
Wave and a miss from Cocker. And he's down on 4 pitches, strike 3. First out here in the 7th.
Second baseman, number 20, Brandon Luther.
Luther's been a nice addition to the Jackfish coming into the offseason. Really solidifying at second base. And he's really starting to get comfortable at the plate here, too, for the Jackfish.
They needed to find somebody to fill the place of Tyler Dupuis and Dawson Tweet, who left in the offseason. A laser right back up the middle, base hit. Second of the night for Luther. And a man aboard with 1 away here in the 7th.
Your left fielder,
Another
number
solid hit
25,
baseball ball, Luther. That one
Tyson
hit
Dom.
right back up the middle, and Armitage was able to get a piece of it, but just knock it down.
Bottom 2 of the lineup, Luther and Gombrand tonight. 3 for 5 with a run scored, a double and 2 singles. Not bad production from your bottom 2 hitters in the lineup.
No, if you're going to get production from the bottom of the lineup, you're going to win most of your ball games.
Gom bounces 1 to second. Not going to have a chance to turn 2. Safe play on to first. Fielder's
The
choice.
shortstop,
And a runner in the scoring position in
Jonah
Luther.
Weisner.
Oddly quiet night for this guy tonight, Jonah Weisner. 0 for 3.
First time this season he's been quiet for the game.
Weisner showing bunt, pulls back for a ball.
That was definitely a bunt, the way down a bunt there. To,
Little
for a
small
base
ball.
Hit. Yeah, for a base hit. As Tom Hollick was playing deep at third, now he'll move into the edge of the grass. That's what Weisner was looking to do.
At the knees for strike 1, 1-1.
More action in the Brantford bullpen. You got double barrel action going on for the Red Sox. Tough to see the numbers from here.
Producer DJ is on the case, and a 1-1 timeout called for Weisner.
Tonight's attendance at the pond, 2,042, Alec.
Weisner slashes one off, could be playable. It's going to bounce into the dugout. Out of play, and it's 1-2. Yeah, just another, another Thursday in Welland with over 2,000 fans. Nothing really new here.
Nope.
Hoping to see the Jackfish improve to 4-0 on the season. Colby Clipper, is warming up down to the bullpen for the Red Sox.
Seems to be ready. They're just standing on the mound now. No pitches being thrown.
Way outside from Armitage, and it's 2-2. Well, Armitage has got them 5 outs thus far. See if he can't get them one more and get them to the 8th. Weisner hard on the ground to second. Bateman bobbles, but has time on a first in time. Inning over. So Armitage, a couple of good innings for the Red Sox. We head to the top half of the 8th inning.
Oh yeah, here comes
3-0
right
Fish on a Thursday night.
Southside CJ's up there. He's not carrying tonight. Winning 50-50 ticket number D2076. D2076. Please report to the Crime Stoppers of Niagara table to claim your 50-50 winnings tonight. Fans, time for a little footloose. Let's see you. Let's hear you. Here you go. Fans, how about CJ and the crew? Let's give it up for Southside CJ. Oh my. Sign him up. Leading off the 8th inning for Brantford, left fielder number 27, Matt Torreson.
Well, if that doesn't make your parents proud, I don't know what will.
Yeah, CJ definitely redeemed himself from the push-ups. That's for sure.
Must be taking dance lessons. Some quick feet on the hot dog there. As Ben Abrams back out for the 8th inning. No surprise there for the Jackfish. He's been super effective and very, very good tonight. Caleb Furis taking to left field for Gobb. Defensive replacement, 1-for-1. Red Sox tonight, no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Jackfish tonight, 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors as well.
$82 pitches for Ben Abram.
Chopper up the middle. It's going to be a tough play.
Second baseman Lucas Bateman.
Second baseman Lucas Bateman sends one foul back into the seats. Look out.
Oh, we got to watch out for the ricochet people.
Fan from Bismarck picks up Mr. Rawlings tonight.
Bateman 0-1. Bateman tonight, a base hit and a fly out to right. Great pitch from Abram, and it's 0-2. He's in the driver's seat. Got 6 punch-outs tonight.
He's been outstanding. Just everything's been in the zone in all 3 of his pitches.
0-2. Fouled off, staying alive. Oh-2 once again, coming from Abram. Big Ben home, and it's in tight. One-two on the way, bounces in, laid off by Bateman, and it's even 2-2. Update from Barrie, oh boy. It is a blowout at Athletic Culture Stadium. 9-2 Baycats ahead. Bottom of the 5th.
Well, the Baycats looking for their first win of the season.
Off to an 0-3 start. They look like they're well on their way tonight at home. Top of the 7th. A little bit of a pitcher's duel going on in Kitchener. 3-0 Maple Leafs still. One swing of the bat, the difference in that game. Ryan DeSantos, 3-run home run. All the scoring in that one. 2-2 on the way. Coming from Abram. In on the hands of Bateman. He's got speed. Going to be a tough play. Wisner on a first. Not in time. Barrett almost made another spectacular play, but that one drove him off the bag. And Bateman with good speed beats it out.
Yeah, that should go down as an infield hit.
We'll see if it's an error on Wisner.
No, it'll go down as an infield hit.
Yep.
That's a tough play. Like Wisner, not sure if that play even beats him if that throws on line. But
Shortstop,
bang,
Max
bang.
Smarter.
That ball just died in the grass.
Second hit of the night for Bateman. He's got 2 of the 3 Red Sox hits tonight.
He does.
Out of the 8th spot.
And 2 not hard hit balls. One, like the first one just got over Luther. Heads up, Alec. That one was coming up here.
Oh boy.
But first one poked in the right, just over the head of Luther, and that one an infield hit.
Abrams' pitch slashed off onto the berm. And he's ahead 0-2 once again. Still nothing doing down in the Fish bullpen.
There's some stirring around, some loosening it up.
Nothing serious just
Scotty
yet.
Gillespie up on the bump, but nothing serious. Still got the sweatshirt on.
Abrams 0-2. Runner taken off for second base. Cocker not going to have a play, and Bateman's in a scoring position.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back in their lineup tonight. His first at bat, a double. That one is going to be sent to right field. Base hit. They're going to send the runner Bateman. Here comes the throw home, cut off by Barrett. And he overthrows Cocker to the backstop. Red Sox are on the board. On a base hit from Smarter. And it's 3-1. And Ethan Paulos now steps in.
Jackfish had a chance
Center
to get him
fielder.
there.
So, manager Brian Ezri out to have a chat. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Barry gets the Noel McGarry Doyle back from the College World Series. And adds a little bit of punch to that middle of the lineup. Just a quick chat with Ben Abram. And let's see if Paulos in his first at-bat can do anything here. Red Sox still right in this thing. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1 to Paulos. Abram checked to second. There's a little small ball play by the Red Sox. Abram off the hill, not going to have a play. Tying runs aboard here in the 8th inning. And another infield hit, the second infield hit of the inning for the Red Sox.
Right fielder Brody Black.
Ethan Paulos comes into the game and lays down a perfect bunt, and the only player that was able to get that was Ben Abram. Wasn't able to field it cleanly, but even if he did, I don't think he had a shot at him with the excellent speed. And nice way down bunt. Now the Red Sox got something going.
Abrams one pitch away from getting out of it. Outside ball 1 to Brody Black, who's 0 for 3 tonight. 2-0 now. Big cut and a miss. Trying to give the Red Sox the lead with that swing of the bat. It's 2-1. Check swing, could be two. Luther, Wisner to first in time. Double play, and Abram is fired up off the bump. Jackfish turn it. 4-6-3. Top of the 8th is done. And we head to the bottom half. The Red Sox are on the board. Officially 3-1 here in Welland.
Your time is now. You're ready for your next big step. Niagara College is a proven leader among Ontario colleges. Our students are prepared to succeed and drive innovation locally and around the world. Our supportive student culture and state-of-the-art learning facilities help you achieve your dream. Choose academic excellence. Choose experiential learning. Choose career success. Choose Niagara College today. Visit niagaracollege.ca/apply.
When the unexpected happens, who can you call to guide you from crisis to calm? The trusted experts at Service Master Restore are ready when you need us. We'll be there for you every step of the way. Service Master Restore. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Brantford, number 18, Jackson Smith. Leading off the 8th inning for the Jackfish, center fielder, number 11, Gio Marrello.
Bottom of the 8th inning here in Welland. Jackfish a 3-1 lead. Meat of the order. 2, 3, 4, Morello, Sanford, and Mullen. Due up for the Fish. First pitch from Smith is outside for a ball. Jackson Smith, the new pitcher into the ball game for the Red Sox.
What an outstanding job by Aiden Armitage to keep his team in the game and allow them to call back. But what a double play there off Abram's glove. Ricochets to Luther, and then they turn the two to get Ben Abram out of that jam and save the Jackfish a run.
Delivery is outside. 3-0 here to Gio. Down low, ball 4. Morello's got his second walk here in the ballgame.
The Jackson Smith comes in and doesn't throw a strike to Gio Morello, and here comes Jake Sanford, who's you got to think is going to be
The third baseman,
taking one until he sees
13,
a pitch he
Jake
wants to hit.
Sanford.
Sanford was 1 for 3 tonight with a hit to center field. It's the last time up in the 6th. Jackfish looking to add on some runs here, Alec.
Bounces one in. 5th straight ball.
And some more movement in Brantford. They're going to go out and have a conversation here and try to get Jackson Smith into the zone, but there's still more movement. Somebody else getting up ready to go in Brantford bullpen.
Double action, a lefty and a righty. So he's come in and thrown 5 straight balls. 4-pitch walk to Gio. Now it's Jake Sanford in a 1-0 count. Pick off back to first, almost threw it away. Gio's back in safely. Fans want ball 6. They get ball 6.
Ball 6. Gotta assume the ball 7 chants are gonna start now too. And Sanford's gotta just look for something middle here.
Gets a call on the inside on the breaking ball, 1-2. Jake's seen a strike now. You got to think he's back into it.
Well, he's got to think off speed too. We haven't seen anything harder with Smith yet. There's a fastball on the outside part of the plate.
Gets a call. Sanford didn't agree, and it's 2-2. Outside, and it's a full count. Morello is lead off first. He's taken off. It's inside ball 4, back-to-back walks. Red Sox can't afford to play around too long in this, Brett.
No, but he's got to face Mullen.
Yep.
3-batter, right? So he's got to face Robert Mullen here.
The designated hitter, number 23, Robert Mullen.
As we see another mound visit here. The catcher. Watt's going to go out and talk to Smith. Try to get him back in the zone. Smith's walked both batters. His face coming in here in a 3-1 ball game. Brantford getting a little momentum back.
You got to go 2-3. Now the hottest hitter in the league steps to the plate. He's got a chance to blow it open.
infield hit and a sacrifice fly, so he has not slowed down at all.
2 of the 3 RBIs tonight, courtesy of the man at the dish, and it's inside for ball 1.
Let's go, Jackfish! Let's get
2-0.
Not close on that one either.
I mean, at some point, you got to throw somebody a strike here.
And Mullen be ready.
Does Mullen make him pay? 2-0. He's got to come over the plate. Three 3-0. Grayson Barrett lingering on deck. Smith has worked himself into a big jam here. Back-to-back walks. Mullen swinging away 3-0, maybe bailed him out. On the infield, 1 away. Big time out for the Red Sox.
And that'll do it for Smith. Second mound visit.
Smith gets 1. 2 aboard with 1 away. And we got a pitcher coming in from the bullpen here. For the Red Sox, they're going to go to the left-hander as Grayson Barrett on deck. A lefty, they like that matchup that they get. And it'll be Damian Clark.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brantford Red Sox, number 32, Damian Clark.
So Damian Clark into the ballgame. We'll step aside here for a moment at Welland Stadium as Clark into trouble. Looking to get out of it for the Red Sox.
Now at the dish for the Fish, first baseman, number 24, Grayson Barrett.
Damian Clark, new pitcher into the ball game for the Red Sox, facing Grayson Barrett. First pitch cut on a miss, 0-1. I'd like to think Welland would maybe like to get one more run here in the 8th inning. Up to 3-1 lead. Morello at second, Sanford at first. Pitch is well outside, 1-1.
Yeah, the Jackfish would love to pile on a couple more runs here. If we're going to the bullpen.
Lefty-lefty matchup. Clark will come home to Barrett, who takes ball 2. Soft throwing lefty, 7+ ERA this season. Not off to the greatest of starts, but trying to right the ship here in a big spot for the Red Sox. Wild up high, and it's 3-1. I mean, for the Red Sox too, Brent, you look at it, you look at a team that got blown out a ton last year, and another close game for them tonight.
Yep. It's been close, and they've been in it, and they showed some fight.
New ownership changes for the Red Sox. Free entry to all of their games this season. They're not going to charge a cent for entry to any Red Sox games this year. So they're trying to turn that organization around piece by piece. But as you know, Brad, it takes some time and a couple of years to
number 21,
sort things out. Third walk of the inning.
Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight. It's building a team culture, right? And winning brings fans back in.
Yep.
We saw here in Welland after the pandemic, winning brings fans back in and creating that winning culture.
3 walks, bases loaded. Hupe at the dish, and he fouls one back, 0-1. Less than 2 away. Morello at third, Sanford at second, Barrett at first. Excellent speed at third, good speed at second, good speed at first for the Jackfish. Hupe looking for a gap, massive gap in right center field. He strokes one, left center, that'll hit a gap. 1 run scores, Sanford will score. Barrett chugging around third, he's gonna score. It's a 3-run triple for Hupe. And there it is. 3 big runs, 6-1 fish.
What a hit by Hupe. Absolutely roped one just to where you said, Alec. Left center right up against the wall and absolutely laced it. It clears the bases and gets himself to third base and gives the Fish a 6-1 lead. Talk about timely hits, extending that lead.
Wow. Cocker, big cut and miss 0-1. Hupe coming through for Welland in the 8th. Has CJ back on the bench. Wild pitch, and that's going to score Hupe. A 4-run inning. 7-1.
As a hoop there, it is chance come across Jackfish Stadium, and CJ goes for some more push-ups. Fittingly on the Country 89 sponsor.
Now.
He's got to do 7. He might not be able to. He's going to have to wait his breath.
There we go.
Come on, those aren't push-ups.
Oh, he's shaking. Pitch is in the dirt.
Oh, if you've never been down in the pod, you got to come experience this. It's something special. Fans first, fun always.
I think he's got to go get some oxygen. 3-1 to Cocker.
So Damian Clark's came in, and he hasn't been in the zone much either. Just like Jackson Smith, the one ball he did put in the zone was hit to the left field wall.
2 of those runs charged to Smith. 2 of those runs charged to the new pitcher, and the Red Sox are going to have to make another pitching change here. It's all crumbled down for the Red Sox, who are within 2 and got a run in the 8th. A little bit of life back into that lineup. And the bullpen faltering here. Big knock, Brandon Hupe. A 3-run triple as a new pitcher into the ballgame will step aside. 7-1 Fish.
When the unexpected happens, who can you call to guide you from crisis to calm? The trusted experts at Service Master Restore are ready when you need us. We'll be there for you every step of the way. Service Master Restore. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Niagara College programs immerse students with a highly experiential learning environment enhanced by digital technologies. We place students at the center of all that we do. We are Niagara College.
All right.
Inside, third pitching change of the inning for the Red Sox, and not going to get any easier to the 8th spot as Luther's had himself a great night, a couple of base knocks. He scored a run, and he takes ball 1.
Yeah, Luther's had a really good game. He's been on base both times. Came in to score a run, also in the 5th inning, and we're just really starting to see his stroke. As the Red Sox bullpen here has completely unraveled, and Smith, Clark, and Passe have not been able to put any balls in the strike zone.
2-0 now. Crawford, Passe. Red Sox at this state just need strikes. 3-0.
Not close either. Not competitive pitches. As there's more movement in the Brantford bullpen now.
3-0 to Luther, who is going to take ball 4, and he's going to reach for the 3rd time tonight. Wow.
The left fielder, number 37, Caleb Furistake.
So Furistake, who replaced T. Gom an inning ago as a defensive replacement, will get a chance to swing the lumber here.
He will. We've seen him in different positions the last couple of years.
Pitcher, fielder,
pitcher. Back in the field.
See if he can get himself base hit here. Takes ball 1, 5 straight balls out of the bullpen.
Well, again, it's kind of like
Passe.
Yeah, it's kind of like when Smith came in. You just gotta key in on a pitch you want to hit, and if not, you just gotta make him get in the strike zone.
Turned on that one, foul. 1-1 to Furistake. Caleb Furistake is probably the fastest guy in the IBL.
Yeah.
He's got a set of wheels on him. Elite defender. And he can throw a baseball very hard. Behind him. Fans letting him hear it now.
The Welland faithful that have stayed throughout this game in this cold evening here. 7-1 are definitely letting the Brantford bullpen hear it.
At the knees for a strike, 2-2.
And he gets a Bronx cheer.
Ruthless here at the pond. Two. Outside, 3-2. This inning has been a marathon here. Passe, full count, ball 4, bases are reloaded for Jonah Weisner.
at the top of the lineup.
The shortstop, number 4, Jonah Wise.
And you got to think Wise is looking at his chops. He's gone 0 for 4 tonight, so he's looking for his first hit of the game. And he's
5th walk, Brett, of the inning for the Red Sox.
And Jonah's the last batter to go up that has not been at bat this inning.
Ball 1.
No, that's not a recording.
Nope, it's a new one. You gotta get ahead. You gotta throw a strike here. The base is loaded. 7-1. It's all unraveled here for the Red Sox. Wisner slashes one off left field. It's gonna drop base hit. Everybody will move up 90 feet. RBI single for Wisner. 8-1 Fish.
And now it's back to. Oh no, we're gonna pinch hitter.
So Cheese is going to get a pinch hit opportunity here. Josh Marqueza will pinch hit for the Fish.
For the Jackfish, number 34, Josh Marqueza.
Big Cheese, as he's known here in Welland. And see if he can do something here at the dish.
So Morella's lifted for a pinch hitter after walking to start this inning.
Yep, 10th batter of the inning. Strike 1 called to Marqueza. Big looping breaking ball, Marqueza to the hole. No chance of a play. Infield single for Cheese. And another run across for the Fish in a 9 spot. 6-run inning for Welland and only 1 down. And here's Jake Sanford.
Yeah, it's completely unraveled here for Brantford. But like we said earlier, going into this inning, it was a 3-1 ball game, and Brantford had some momentum, and unfortunately the bullpen has just struggled. As CJ's back doing some more push-ups.
Oh, he is having a tough night. The players want CJ to get back into shape as it's ball 1.
He's struggling to get back up after those push-ups.
I don't know if he can feel his arms. Dedication at its finest as Sanford fouls one off, 1-1.
Fans, good news for everybody. Gary Miato's already on his way down the stairs. Looney hot dogs, Looney hamburgers for the rest of the game. Looney hot dogs, hamburgers for the rest of the game, and you got to beat Gary Miato down to the concessions now.
CJ has compiled 45 push-ups tonight. That totals his lifetime record.
I wasn't going to go there, but.
Looney Dogs and Looney Burgers announced here in the 8th inning, and fans up out of their seats headed toward the concession stands. 2-1 on the way, 3-1. Well, we jinxed it when we said this game had a nice pace to it.
We did.
Was rolling right along. It's kind of fallen off the table here. Ball 4. Bases loaded, walk. And another run will score for Welland. And Robert Mullen will try to avoid being 2 outs in this inning.
He was the first out and only out of this inning.
Yep.
On a
CJ,
pop-up.
it's all you.
As we have another pitching change.
We're gonna keep it on CJ. as the Red Sox will make their 4th pitching change of the inning. Can't get a strike. And just a nightmarish inning for the Red Sox. As Robert Mullen will come, CJ is getting set. We'll send it down to field level. So here we go. Once again, impressive fitness. Send down the oxygen, Brent. Got a little wobble to him.
And there's only one out here. He might have some more push-ups to go. And they're getting harder and harder.
They are. They are. And the Jackfish with a 7-run inning here in the 8th. All of a sudden, Brent, 10 runs, 11 hits for the Welland Jackfish. And I don't know what's more impressive,
now pitching for
the
Brantford,
runs
number 38, Carter
or the runs to
Bettis.
hits ratio. 11 hits and 10 runs is absurd.
It is. We saw a lot of walks tonight, right? So
6 in this inning, I believe. How many in the ball game, though?
I only had one coming into this inning.
Now
Jeremiah Sucre, it seems like a marathon ago that he was in the ball game. He was amazing tonight.
He was. And so was Aiden Armitage.
Armitage was great, too.
And then it fell apart.
It just crumbled. If you left us and you came back 40 minutes ago, you're still in the 8th inning. Foul ball, look out. Up into that 4th row of seats.
Into the native of Cayuga's hands. Cayuga in the house tonight.
And 0-1 to Mullen. Bases still loaded like they have been majority of this inning.
People ready for Fisherman's Friend have been ready for the entire inning in those fishing costumes.
Wild pitch is going to score another one. Everybody will advance 90 feet. Weisner touches home.
Where's the camera on CJ?
Oh, boy. He's sitting down still.
We can't find CJ.
Oh, boy. Here he goes.
We lost CJ.
Out-of-town scoreboard. Not the only 10 spot in the IBL tonight.
Oh, here goes CJ.
The Baycats got a 10-2 lead over Chatham in the top of the 8th inning. That game has caught up to us now, as he is dreading this one. Popped up back, up and out of play, coming down, look out. And it's 1-2. This poor man, Brett. He only had to do 5 push-ups through 7 innings.
Here he goes. Producer DJ is going to get the camera on. There he goes.
Oh, no. Here comes the pitch. It's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, boy. It's an overdone hot dog. Pitch is in the dirt. 3-2 the count. At this rate, we should just be giving away free hot dogs for this performance of a lifetime. That is an athlete if I've ever seen one. Mullen pokes one to second base. It's through, base hit. Marquez is going to score. Another run home. And runners at the corners. And it's 12-1 Fish.
And CJ's to do more push-ups.
Oh, boy.
First baseman, number 24, Grayson Barrett.
As Grayson Barrett comes back up to the plate, who walked in this inning.
Oh, he's on the big screen now. Barrett fouls one off, 0-1. Oh, boy. 11.5. Up to 68 push-ups tonight, Brent. 68.
I'm impressed he's still going.
I don't think he is. Barrett wanted to make it more. Comes up empty, 1-2.
And all the other games in the IBL have now caught up to us.
I was just going to say, Barrie and Chatham and Toronto and Kitchener. Well, Barrie and Chatham started later than we did.
They both did.
And
they're both 7:30 starts.
I mean, we were in the 7th inning. They were in the 5th inning. And strike 3 called on Barrett because of the score. And that'll be 2 down. CJ's paying the umpire tonight. He doesn't want to do any more push-ups.
For right fielder, number 21.
Got to expand the zone a little bit here at some point.
Brandon Hoope, who blew this game wide open with that.
That was the big knock.
Bases clearing triple.
And if you're Brian Esery too, you say, hey guys, go up there and swing the bat at this point.
Yeah.
And if it's close, you're swinging. 12-1. 0-2. This inning has gone on and on and on. Hugh. A 3-1 ball game coming into this inning, Brent, has turned into a 9-run inning, and it could be more. Hupé deposits into right field, base hit. It will be more as Jake Sanford touches home.
As the director of fun tells him not to do the push-up.
16, Sam Cocker.
A 10-run inning here in the 8th.
I think the fans are on him to do him, though.
He's thinking about it as Sam Cocker in for his second AB. 15th man to bat here in the 8th inning for the Jackfish. 1-1. Who needs a gym membership? 1-1 on the way. Bounces in, 2-1. Luther on deck. Runners at first and second, which has become a beatdown here tonight in their own city. Cocker strokes one to center field. That's going to loft up. Inning over. 15 batters, 10 runs, 7 walks, and the Jackfish a 13-1 lead after 8 here in Welland. Last call for Brantford as we head to the top of the ninth.
Fisherman's race. The sleeveless director of fun staying warm tonight. Mr. Harrison, explain the fisherman's race tonight.
All right, Fanatics, last one. We got Jade and Carla versus Tyler and Darren. Here's how this works. When I say go, you tee off in your boat, go grab a fish, bring it back, drop it in the bucket. The very last fish of the 3, bring it back. First team across the line wins $25 to Boston Pizza, courtesy of IG Wealth Management. Fanatics, one more time. Are you ready? All right, that's a deflated boat, but you'll be all right. You guys ready? On your mark, get set, go. They're off. Okay. All right, you got one fish down. I can't really help you out in this one. I can do the stack of that. That's a capsized boat. Did a lot of purple lizards I saw. Should be all right. All right, 2 fish down. We made it a little even here. Here we go. We're down to the last fish. It's a no-wake zone. So there we go. One more. Come on, Zach. Make some noise about the little hole. Come on, go on, contestant. Last promo of the night. There we go. Last fish. Congratulations, Tyro, Gary, $1 the Boston Pizza fans. More time for our contestants. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Fanatics. We'll see you next time.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Jackfish, number 1, Jack Seward. At first base, Josh Marchesa. Now in left field, Grayson Barrett. And in right field, Caleb Furiste. Also in center field, number 21, Brandon Hoope. Leading off the 9th inning for the Red Sox, third baseman, number 7, Tim Holland.
So a couple of defensive changes here for the Jackfish. The entire outfield shifted. Hoope moves to center. Furiste moves to right. And Grayson Barrett moves to left. Josh Marchesa takes over at first base. And newest member of the Welland Jackfish, Jack Seward, takes over on the bump. Just down from the Frontier League.
Yeah, Seward just signed this week in the Frontier League.
And he's outside 2-0.
He's been warming up for almost an hour.
Yeah, that was almost a 40-minute inning. In the bottom half of the 8th, that saw the Jackfish cross 10. Crooked numbers on the scorebook now is lively fastball from Seward, and it's 2-1. Comes down from the Quebec Capitals up in the Frontier League. Seward delivers in on the hands, but it's fought off and knocked into right center. Base hit, leadoff man aboard here in the 9th. Yes. Tim Holick leads it off with a knock.
First baseman, Chris Ortega.
Seward's pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Chopper to third, could be 2. Sanford, second, not going to be in time for 1, so a fielder's choice. Leadoff man now retired.
Cassidy Watt.
And 1 away. As Cassidy Watt, the catcher, will step in.
Yeah, Sanford ball, high chopper hit there. The only play he had was the second to get the lead runner. Weiser didn't have time to turn that one.
Pitch misses, 1-0.
Stewart's coming in throwing hard. There's no just throwing the ball over here, up 12 runs. He's coming in and throws the ball hard.
Get some work. It's a breaking ball, looks like, and it's 2-0. It's inside. Strike called, 2-1. First time Seward and Cocker have worked together as well, so getting a feel for each other. Hard ground ball through the hole in the left side base hit. So runners at first and second now with one away.
Even up 12 runs, what an effort there by Sanford to try to get to that ball that just fell into the hole.
Number 19, Josiah Devapelin.
Go for it and made a really solid effort for it. It's a really chilly night here in the Rose City.
Approaching the 3-hour mark on this ball game. Toronto and Kitchener is going to get done before this baseball game here tonight. They're already in the top of the ninth as well.
Pinch hitter for Brantford as well.
Takes a strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Josiah Devapelin into pinch hit for the Red Sox. He's getting faster and faster. The more pitches he throws here is Seward. It's 0-2. Matt Torrenson on deck. Seward's pitch, cut on a miss, 3 straight heaters. Right by the pinch hitter, 2 down.
Yeah, what a fastball there, right on the outside corner. And the Jackfish look to go 4-0 in the season. Read the IBL in standings.
Look to be the lone remaining team undefeated. Big cut and miss from Torrenson, 0-1. It's crazy to think, though, a couple weeks into the season, everybody's been beat.
Yeah, doesn't take long in the IBL. It just shows how much parity there is. And Barry, defending champs, were 0-3 going into tonight.
They're going to get a win over Chatham Kent unless a massive collapse. Looks like Toronto's going to hold off Kitchener tonight.
Yeah, you never know in that ballpark, though. 5-2, still a close game.
0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Jack Seward locks it down in the ninth.
13.
And Welland riding a 10-run bottom of the 8th inning to their 4-0 start. They remain undefeated on the young season with a walloping of the Brantford Red Sox tonight. 13-1 the final score, and they will do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, same 2 teams back tomorrow night, but really the difference was the 8th inning. Abram and the Jackfish seem to be rolling here and continue to adding new arms and more names as the season goes on.
Pitching continues to be the strong suit for the Welland Jackfish this season early on.
As the player of the
their
game,
pitching has been spectacular.
He's looking for him.
So many arms, so many options, and they have all been great. And Ben Abram,
take it away, Ryan Harrison.
Going to wander over there. We'll head down to field level.
All right, no surprise here. Another amazing performance by the one and only Ben Abram. Tonight's player of the game presented by the agency, Steve Kadjar. Ben, second W of the season. How do you feel on that? The man loves getting W's. Fans, one more time for our player of the game, Ben Abram.
So Big Ben, 7 Ks, 8 scoreless innings. He's responsible for 2 of those 4 wins for the Jackfish this season. His record improves to 2-0. He's only given up 2 earned all season.
This is Welland Jackfish.
Excellent start for number 17.
Yeah, just finishing off where he left off last season, right? Just the mainstay at the top of the bullpen or start of the rotation ever since he came over here to the Jackfish. And Georgetown native, but has ties to Welland, and he's been a great addition to this team.
Big Ben Abram gets it done on the bump for the Jackfish. Brandon Hupe, a massive 3-run triple in the 8th inning to extend the lead. Robert Mullen, another excellent game with a long ball and a couple of base knocks and a run scored as well. And the Jackfish all over the Red Sox tonight. Final on a Thursday night. They take it by a final score of 13-1. We will be back with you 7-10 days from now. Next Saturday night against the London Majors. It's prom night in the Rose City. So get your suits out, get your tuxedos out. Join us down at the ballpark. Until then, we say good night and an excellent night from Welland. For everybody here in Jackfish Stadium, he's Brent Colon. I'm Alec Murray. Cheers from the pond.